Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Robert Lewandowski, as this report is claiming that Barca have been handed a major boost in his pursuit. We are going to be discussing on that. Secondly, talking about Clement Lenglet, it has been reported that three clubs are currently battling to sign the out-of-favor Barcelona defender. Thirdly, we are going to be talking about Philippe Coutinho, as Aston Villa boss Steven Gerrard said the other day, we want him to stay. Of course, talking about a potential move, a permanent move for Coutinho. We are going to be discussing on that as well. Then finally, talking about this former Barca presidential candidate Toni Friexia, who had an interview recently and he have been claiming that Barcelona would have won the treble under him. We are going to be discussing on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. With just a week left before the Bundesliga campaign comes to a close, Robert Lewandowski is still staring at an uncertain future. The striker's current contract at Bayern expires at the end of the season, with the player asking for a move away from Bavaria in favor of a new challenge elsewhere. Bayern though have no intention to offload Lewandowski anytime soon, but according to Dario Sport, it appears their reluctance to let go of their star striker is causing tension between the two sides. Lewandowski in particular is not happy with Bayern's offer, as the Bavarians are only handing him a one-year extension with the option to extend it for another year. Despite the striker making it clear he is ready to play at the highest level for 3 or 4 years. While the length of the new contract remains one of the issues, Lewandowski is not at all on board with Bayern's economic terms, with the German giants unable to offer him any reasonable pay hike in light of the club's sketchy financial situation. Bayern are coming on the back of a fresh contract extension of Kingsley Coman and Thomas Muller. They are also facing the task of renewing Manuel Neuer and Serge Gnabry. But extending the contract with Lewandowski to that end could exact a heavy toll on their financial structure. Although privy to the situation, the Pole has not taken kindly to Bayern's offer, as he believes that he has a lot more for Bayern than he is being offered. The report suggests Bayern Munich have called a meeting with Lewandowski's agent Pini Zahavi to propose him the new terms. But should Lewandowski's representative decline the advances, it will pave way for Barcelona to make a fresh offer. The player expects Bayern to facilitate the exit due to his age and the services he has provided over the years. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona star Clement Lenglet could be on the move in the upcoming summer transfer window after having dropped down the pecking order at the club. Signed from Sevilla back in 2018, the Frenchman enjoyed instant success at Camp Nou and soon replaced compatriot Samuel Umtiti as Gerard Piqué's defensive partner. However, over the past couple of years, the 26-year-old stock has declined quite a fair bit. Lenglet has hardly featured this season for Barca. Of his 24 appearances across all competitions, only 5 have been starts in La Liga. The defender is behind Piqué, Ronald Araujo and Eric Garcia in the pecking order under Xavi. And with Barcelona set to sign Andres Christensen in the summer, Lenglet would drop further down the order of preference. Considering the club's financial situation, a sale would be the best possible outcome for all parties involved. And as per a report from Feature Jets, Lenglet has no shortage of suitors ahead of the summer transfer window, with 3 clubs vying to sign him from Barca. The 26-year-old's former employer Sevilla are believed to be interested in re-signing him before next season. Sevilla are likely to lose both their frontline defenders in Diogo Carlos and Jules Koundé in the summer, and see Lenglet as an able replacement. The French international will fit into Julien Lopetegui's side, and has prior experience of playing at the club as well. Apart from Sevilla, 2 clubs from England in the form of Everton and Tottenham Hotspur are also pushing on to sign Clement Lenglet in the summer. Everton are in the market for defensive reinforcements after having struggled at the back throughout the ongoing campaign. While they have set sights on the Barcelona ace, any move would hinge on whether they can survive the threat of relegation from the Premier League. As for Tottenham Hotspur, Antonio Conte is on the prowl of more options in defense with Japhet Tanganga and Joe Rondon out of favor. A left-footed centre-back like Lenglet would appeal to the Italian manager, who has been using Ben Davies as the left-sided defender in his three-man back line. Lenglet's contract with Barcelona runs until the summer of 2026. Given that he's still 26, the club might stand to get a decent fee for his services. It remains to be seen where the Frenchman's future lies as he gets set to move on from the Camp Nou. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Philippe Coutinho has been an enigma since his move to Aston Villa in the January transfer window. The Barca forward was brought in by the Villains on a short-term loan deal. Although the player had the offers to join other clubs, he opted to join Aston Villa owing to his excellent relationship with coach Steven Gerrard. The two were teammates during their time together at Liverpool, with Gerrard being well aware of the qualities of the Brazilian. Coutinho didn't disappoint either, enjoying a blistering start to his return to the Premier League. He was involved in 5 goals in his first 3 matches, helping Aston Villa build a winning momentum. But the playmaker has performed below par lately, struggling with form. It has coincided with Aston Villa's dip in form, though the Villains have recently turned the tide with back-to-back wins against Norwich City and Burnley. Coutinho's loss of momentum has led to uncertainty in the Aston Villa camp on whether or not they should sign him permanently. But in a recent presser, Steven Gerrard, the manager of Aston Villa, has revealed his desire to keep hold of the Brazilian beyond the summer. He said, "We want Coutinho to be here with us next season," said the Aston Villa boss, who has the option to exercise the player's buyout clause valued at around €40 million. It is quite a fortune for a player who has struggled with consistency, and reports suggest Aston Villa could look to negotiate in an attempt to lower that figure for as low as €20 million. Barcelona have no intention to sell Coutinho at a discounted price, but they are looking at several market solutions if they fail to find an ideal suitor for the Brazilian international at the end of the season. Newcastle United, for one, have expressed the interest in matching Barcelona and Coutinho's demands and appear more than willing to snap him up in the summer. And on to the final story of discussion. Responding to a fan question on Twitter, former Barcelona presidential candidate Toni Freixas has made an outlandish claim, stating that the club would have won the treble if he had been elected. Freixas was one among the 3 candidates that contested the FC Barcelona presidential election last year, along with Joan Laporta and Victor Font. Laporta won the election with an overwhelming majority of 54.28% of the vote, while Victor Font came in second with 29.99%. Freixas finished last with a vote share of just 8.58% only. Having failed to win the elections, Freixas has never shied away, from taking a dig at the current administration under Laporta. And he has done so again on Sunday when he claimed that if he were in charge of the team, Barcelona would have gone to win the treble in the ongoing campaign. He said, "If I was the president, we would have won the treble this season," he wrote in response to a question from a fan. Barcelona have endured a difficult 2021-22 season marred by financial issues due to the mismanagement from the previous regimes. As a result, the club's hands were tied up in the summer transfer window as they saw Messi leave as they could not renew his contract. The team struggled in the early parts of the campaign as well, leading to Ronald Koeman's sacking. However, things have improved under Xavi to a certain degree. Having looked like they would not be able to play European football next season, Barca sealed qualification for their UEFA Champions League for the upcoming campaign with a 2-1 win over Real Betis this Saturday. Given the situation they have found themselves in early in the season, a second-place finish in La Liga and Champions League qualification can be seen as a success for the current campaign. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.